Alright, so
Morning, Mitchell.
all that's
It's
over.
Louis here.
Wow.
Let's check your cross-comm heads-up gear to make sure Mr. Murphy didn't make the drop with you. First off, let's calibrate the cross-comm nav system. Could you move to the waypoint I just tagged in your heads-up?
Yeah, alright. I'll move to the waypoint. This game is very, different. Everything about it is, like, not extremely friendly. So, like, instead of, like...
Sneak and peek, Mitchell, and it looks like you have plenty of cover for it. Jeez, I miss being out there with the shooters.
Yeah, aren't you nice? Alright, come on. Alright. Now, if I can get a word in without this guy blabbing.
Place is crawling
Nope.
with tangos, Mitchell. Keep down and come back in one piece, okay?
Alright. So most games have... What?
Don't worry if
Oh
you
my
have to hit the dirt.
gosh.
The system is tempest tested. Try it and see.
Okay, Alright. Please stop talking now. Okay. Finally. This is... Alright, so Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. This series, or this game in particular, is kind of not friendly. You have your whole right-click, aim, shoot. That's fine. And really, most of the time, you only need like one bullet to bring down most enemies. The thing that's not exactly friendly is stuff like this, where you have to hold down F and then use the scroll wheel to change between your different weapons. Scroll wheel by itself doesn't do anything. Instead of crouch and just being control and, you know, C being prone, which they are, it's actually, crouch isn't actually control, it's lower stance. So if I'm standing and then I hit control, it lowers my stance. If I hit control again, it lowers it even further. And then V is to raise my stance. As you can see in the bottom left-hand corner is a little image of what your guy is currently doing. And the game itself, like, this is your standard pace of walking. And, yeah, I mean, I guess the game looks alright. Some of the textures are a little muddy. This was a very big system hog back in the day, and I remember having a lot of trouble playing it. And it was actually
You guys must have hit some mean crosswinds to get scattered like that. At least nobody burned in. You should see the other ghosts on your cross-comm now, Mitchell. I'll run some tests on my end while you regroup.
Alright. Man, this guy keeps, like, stinking...
General
Oh my gosh!
free, Mitchell. I'll put targets in the cross-comm and you put them in the ground. Go ahead and fire a few rounds.
No! Alright. See, you're making me waste ammo.
Try using the Let's see if the jump affected it.
No, it didn't! Stop it! Hey, cans. This is actually one of the first games to use the...
General said that we're going to have some problems getting supplies to you. Keep an eye on your firing modes to conserve rounds.
One of the first games to have PhysX enabled.
How's the magazine,
oh
Mitchell? Nothing worse than pulling the trigger and hearing click.
I understand it's the first level and all, but this is really annoying. Especially when you're trying to talk. If I wasn't trying to talk, it wouldn't be nearly as much of a problem. I don't think.
Could you give me a quick rundown on your weapons, Mitchell?
Could you, like, quiet?
Make sure that we're tracking all of them.
Yeah, I'll trick. First! See, look at that. You have to even select grenade. Alright. This is, I should say though, this is a pretty good game. And like, after we get our squad and everything, you can pretty much use this like overhead camera to go through the battlefield for a good portion, or good ways around you. And from here you can give waypoints to all your squad members. That'll be on the side here. Each squad member has different equipment and different uses. And your squad members can't take many more bullets than the enemies can. Like when I say you can drop someone in like one shot or so, that applies for them as well. It's a very tense game. It's one of those games where, whoa, just fell down between there. It's one of those games where going between like two pieces of cover, like going across the street, can be a very tense affair. Alright, let's just get this here. Alright, so this is what the scroll wheel does normally. If you scroll, you can see through their vision, but a very
Good,
sort
there's
of...
two of you now. Go ahead and check the command interface to the other ghosts, Mitchell.
Shut up. So now if I hit G, I can look straight through his helmet camera at whatever he's looking at. Now, what the...
Excellent. Try moving him out, Mitchell. He should get the order on his crosscom and hightail it.
Alright, what button does that? Point at a destination for your ghost. Select the move option with the mouse wheel. Oh, there we go. Move.
Yes, sir. Moving.
And now I can actually look at what he sees, which is pretty cool. You get 4 of these guys. See, now if I look at the map right here, I can see what he sees.
Control, Ramirez. I have a positive ID on the players. Repeat, Nicaraguans are on site. Now have visual confirmation on the package. Looks like they're ready to deal.
Copy that, Jose. En route to your position.
Ramirez, I need another look at the Mexicans doing the deal. I think I can ID one of them.
Oh my gosh.
I think the guy with the phone is Carlos Ontiveros, a student of mine at WinSec. This is not good.
Okay. So from this window, you can actually give your people commands like move, and then if you hold it down, you can tell them which way to look once they get there. And then you hit execute.
On the way.
Now I can go and I can watch him as he runs in all the camera jigginess. So he's going to show up, and then he's going to turn in the direction that I wanted him to look. And now he can use this. I can actually put cover there, and he'll be weapons ready in that location. Alright, so I'll just get out of this, and I'll just tell him follow. And he should be returning to me. There you go. Yeah, it does the job. Honestly, the AI in this game, like your teammates function more as like pawns in a game of chess. And that's not to say that they don't have as much value, because pawns don't have a lot of value. Well, they sort of do in chess. But like they don't really operate on their own as much as they do in the later games. Here's a guy. I'll take him out. Real easy. That's not, yeah, like it's easy to take them down, but that doesn't at all mean that the game is easy, because this game can be pretty brutally hard. The second game in this series most definitely. Oh. See, I should have seen that guy first. I wasn't actually expecting to encounter enemies this quickly. So that means I need to be even more careful. So, just nudge around the corner here. Okay.
Understood.
Alright, so I just told him to go there. Meanwhile, I'll cover this area just in case. You actually sort of get attached to these guys. A little bit, because, you know, they have a name for one, and they both talk, they all have different voices. They also have different purposes, and, you know, there's going to be times when you need a guy, like this guy has the anti-rocket stuff on him, when you're going to need him to take out some... Go!
Mitchell, what's your status?
Well then.
We've got a captain down on the battlefield.
So that's an example of how this game can go really bad, really quickly. Whew. Now, let me guess. I didn't save any point... Oh, wait, there's a checkpoint. Let's see how far that checkpoint was. Oh, goodness. Yeah, and for not being an action... or a horror game in any way, it can be pretty scary.
Good, there's 2 of you now. Go ahead and check the command interface to the other ghosts, Mitchell.
You have to be really stinking careful.
Excellent. Try moving him out, Mitchell. He should get the order on his cross-comm and hightail it.
Yes,
sir, moving.
Crap, crap, crap. A lot of kick on these weapons. Got him.
Target down.
Alright. AI is pretty good with their weapons. That is a good thing. They can definitely cover your back. Also,
Ramirez,
oh,
I
here
have
we
a
go.
positive
Oh,
idea
not
on
this
players.
again.
Repeat, Nicaraguans are on site. Now have visual confirmation on the package. Looks like they're ready.
Also,
to
you'll notice I changed my magazine, like right around here.
Ramirez, I need another look
Still
at the
sitting on the
Mexicans
ground.
doing the deal.
It's like
I
gonna
think I
be
can
there
ID
for
one
like
of them.
ever.
Video coming at
Just
you.
a cool little detail. Game's got a lot of nice little details like
I
that.
think the guy with the phone is Carlos Ontiveros.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell him to move right over there.
This is not good.
Let's see what he sees.
In position, standing by.
I can't actually control him. I can just look at what he's looking at. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here. Now, to avoid the situation that happened last time. And you know, I'm not gonna even lie, like sometimes the game is trial and error like that. Like you don't actually know everyone's position. However, if I get into some place like this, I zoom in real good, this is as far as I would go. Like you're sometimes able to see actually enemies on this little radar thing. And it doesn't look like there's anyone right there, which is kind of strange. So I'm going to have, I'm going to say cover. And see what he does.
Providing cover.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. So if I say cover like that, he should be able to get into an area that's going to cover that area, I think. Sort of works. You kind of have to feel out, you know, how things are going to, how they're going to interpret your orders and all that sort of thing. They're also much better spotting targets than you are most of the time. Alright, so for right now, I don't see anyone. So go there. Alright, right behind you. I think this game has a quick save option. Does it? Controls. MISC. It would behoove them to have a quick save option. I was just reading what I saw there. Well, I can always... No, I guess there isn't. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Now... Now, Brown is around here somewhere. Alright, I'm just gonna go this way. After I find Brown, I'm probably going to call it a video. Alright, Brown is right down there. I know it. Huh. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Enemies change positions a lot. So, it's actually pretty hard to like figure out where someone's going to be every time you play the game. Which means that you actually have to be really cautious because the line to failure is very, very thin.
The more the merrier, Mitchell. Check the
All
selection
right.
feature for each squad member.
Yep. Now that I have 2 people, and I eventually will have 3, I can actually look at someone and then give them orders just by looking at them.
So far, so good. See if you can move them out separately.
Shut up. Or I can select Ghost Team and then tell them all to do something. So if I want, I can tell them all to follow me.
Understood.
And now they're all going to follow me.
Time to watch Candid Camera, Mitchell. Go ahead and test the video feeds from the other ghosts.
Would you stop? Alright? Did I make you happy? Okay. Now, we are under here. We need to get, where do we even need to go? Oh, we need to go all the way over there. So that means that we can probably go through this little, up. Alright. It means you could probably go through this little alley right here, which gives us cover on both sides. Exit right around here, and I actually think that we might be encountering some people right there. So, let's get on the move here. Now they should be following me. I generally don't have to worry about them not doing what they're told. They sort of take their time. They have some kind of funny posture sometimes. That physics, you know. Oh crap. And as soon as you open fire, they'll open fire. And I think that you can probably set their stance so that... Oh, but... Up. Got him. Don't see anyone else. Alright. Brown, you go over there.
Moving now.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell...
Position.
What do you mean in position? Oh. There.
Moving, Captain.
Pretty good posture he's got, let me tell you. Alright, now what I'm going to tell him to do is cover there. And he should just move into view.
Providing cover.
What are you doing? I don't. Interesting. The AR isn't perfect. There you go. Alright, so he's providing cover in that direction, general direction. And, you know, that's good. So he did what he wanted, but he had his own interpretation of the orders, apparently. Alright. Follow. And also, you know what, I just realized that makes the, like, margin of error, like, all the worse, because you only have... So it goes to move over there.
Move into position.
Because you only have those checkpoints, you don't have an autosave system, so that means that the consequence for death is that you have to redo a whole section. Which, believe me, gets really annoying. Okay. Let's move forward a bit here.
I'm here.
Now, this is where things are going to get
In position.
tricky, I think. One way I could do this, I can have Kirkland. I'm going to use my little map right here. Oh, I don't know if I can get... I'm actually going to... They're going to stay right there. I'm going to just sneak around the corner here and get a good look. Okay, there's no one there. Yeah, there's no real way to predict where anyone's going to be. I actually realized that, and I actually sort of like that. It really makes the game tense. And the little music you can hear in the background is really a very just sort of atmospheric, like, low rumble. Alright, Ghost Team, follow.
Regroup, understood.
So I'm just going to go forward a little bit here. Like, Ghost Recon, maybe I'll save it for another video, because after I find Alan here, I'm probably going to end the video. I was going to say that before at Brown, and then I got shot in the face. But now I think I'm going to end it with Alan, and then can pick up in another video. I also own GRAW 2 for PC, as well as GRAW, or Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and all of these are really good games. GRAW 2 I don't think doesn't have the personality that this game does, but it still is the same type of gameplay, and it's still really hard.
He looked right at me. I'm on the move.
Ramirez, what's your sit rep? Ramirez, respond.
Alright.
Ramirez.
Alright, so here's my other guy. He's got
Captain,
this
we've lost
awesome
contact
sniper
with
rifle,
Ramirez. You are to abort.
50
I'm
caliber.
setting up a rally point. Move.
I can reach Ramirez.
Negative. Too many hostiles in the target zone. Move to rally point.
Roger that. Moving to rally.
Drop point. Oh my gosh, it's going to take forever to get there. Excuse me.
Okay, Mitchell. Eye in the
All right.
sky. Should be in your tactical map.
Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh well.
Folks at Fort Meade rerouted one of their lacrosse birds to give us the 30,000-foot view. Don't forget to wave, Mitchell.
I don't know what you're trying to
You
tell
should
me
still
to
be
do.
able to pass commands from the satellite view. Is it working?
Yeah, alright, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to pick up, I just hit a checkpoint by picking up my last squad member, so I'm going to pick up from that next time I do this. Probably going to do...
Okay, Mitchell.
Oh my
You
gosh.
should be able to chain commands to the squad. Go ahead and see if you can do it.
Stop it! I'm going to probably play both this one. I don't think I'll do GRAW 2 because it's very similar, and then Ghost Recon Future Soldier. And I'll probably just talk a bit about what the Ghost Recon series has been to. I've played all the games, and they've been through a lot over the years. And I was actually just talking about it with a friend just yesterday about the different changes in, what the themes are to these games.
System is working
Oh
fine,
my...
Mitchell. If we had a setup like this in Colombia, I bet I'd still have a...
There. Okay. So, I'll continue next time, and next time I do this, since I'm probably going to have to repeat that last little section of that dude talking, I'll wait to start recording until after that's done. So, I guess I'll see you in the next video. Later.